They regret the distance between you. They made a wrong choice. The grass wasn't greener. They're not ready to give up. They feel trapped with no way out. This is for you. Someone came into your mind. They regret the distance. Okay. Tied down. Communication. They're hoping you'll just feel it and they won't have to reach out. But let them reach out. Please don't reach out to them unless you want to leave a comment below that they might see. Secrets. I want to confess something. Hiding. Rose-colored glasses. Third party. Celebration incoming. Things are not as rosy as they seem. This person's hiding a lot. A lot of pain. Things that they were hiding when they were with you or around you. Could be friendship, could be romantic, could be any, however it resonates. Yeah, things are not as great as they seem with the third party. And they don't feel like they have a lot to celebrate, even though there's some kind of celebration coming up. Perhaps like an anniversary or birthday party. There are things they wish they had told you. They're going over how things could have changed, but really it's just reminiscing. Like their situation's not changing. Unless they want it to change. They don't. They don't want it bad enough. What else can I tell you about this? They're very frustrated because now they see so many opportunities where they could have confessed something to you. It was like something, there was a wedge between you in this relationship, like something they were hiding the whole time. Intrigued and wants to know you better. Really, like I said, they're reminiscing because they're just not happy where they are. They feel trapped. And you may be going over this in your mind too. They may have reached out or you're just thinking about them all of a sudden. But they wish they had been more open and honest. But I'm really not getting that they're trying to change their situation at all. They're just sort of seeing you as a savior or someone who they wish would come in and sweep them away. But they don't feel very hopeful about that. They feel like they deliberately played some kind of mind games with you. And they regret it. Because now the third party, the person they're with, like I said, could be friendship or something else, but whoever they're with, they feel like that person's playing the same mind games with them. Mixed signals. That's what they're getting from the person they're with. It's complicated. Yep, isn't it always? But they know they have done things to make their situation more complicated, and they didn't have to do that, and they're seeing mistakes that they made with you. Realizing a lot. Like if they did get to talk to you, if they do actually get to talk to you, there are a lot of things they want to say. Will they be bold enough to say them? Who knows? They would have to do a lot more work on themselves before that. But no, they don't feel bold enough to come in and actually tell you how they feel. They wish they didn't have to. But it's really like they've got a taste of their own medicine, which is what they needed because they didn't realize what they were putting other people through. They see a lot now. They see what they put you through. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to apologize. I'm not getting that they're there yet. They at least do owe you an apology. Can't say you'll ever get it. But they know what they put you through now because someone's putting them through it. And they wish they hadn't hid so much. Like they hid a lot. Also accused you of hiding things. And there was some kind of connection, like this third party, some kind of connection they didn't think they were going to get somewhere else. And they just latched onto it. Like with this person, it was really good and then it wasn't. It was like it just flipped one day. Jealousy issues. That's part of what they were hiding. Okay. Did they accuse you of something? Like, okay. Spill the beans, control issues, silent resentment. Here's what I got from jealousy before these even came out. That they had accused you of something or were very paranoid that something was going on with you and a friend or you and something else, you and someone else. Even if it was friendship, like just accused you of talking about them or making decisions without them, not considering their feelings when they feel like they poured so much into you and spent so much time on you. But like I said, this is what they're learning now because someone is doing that to them, accusing them of picking other people. Like this connection was doing really well. At least it felt like it was. And then same thing, like suddenly things flip one day, like the person just flipped on them, and accused them of possibly even reaching out to you or wanting to do things with you, your name may have come up and they got jealous. Like, this person's way more jealous. This is one of those very controlling people who they hid that side from you as well. They hid that side because they didn't feel like they could control you like they wanted. Because you actually stood up for yourself. You didn't let them do that. But now they're feeling it. They know what it's like now to be with someone who does that, who accuses people of things they're not doing, who gets jealous over just a mention of someone's name. Massive jealousy issues here, and they're not acting like it. You've seen signs of it. There may even have been something that hit the local news or something. Or rumors that there have been arguments, rumors that things aren't going well. What else can I tell you about this? Okay. The pain is temporary but worth it. You need to stop worrying. This person has to go through this, and some of you may be worried about the person. I'm also getting this resonates. I'm also getting this for them, like they're worried. Also, the pain is temporary but worth it. That means you learned something from this, a very valuable lesson. Just hang back. This is about your intuition. You'll know. You'll see. Because even when you were with the person, you had thoughts, or there were discussions or thoughts about how would you feel if someone did this to you and they just didn't get it. It did not register. They know now how it would feel if someone did this to them because someone's doing it. Really, they get up in the morning not happy. They go through the day not happy, just going through the motions because they feel trapped. That no way out came out. Could be a child involved, or money, a living situation. For some, I'm getting like a roommate situation where they feel like they can't move out, or they could, but they're still going to be stuck with a lease until it runs out and they can't afford to just go pay rent somewhere else. For some reason, they feel really stuck. Some more stuck than others. Like I said, if there was a kid involved or multiple children. Really deep agony. But they've learned from this. They've learned from this. They wouldn't do this again. Well, I can't say that. They'd like to think they wouldn't. They would like to think that they would never do anything like this to someone again, because they really didn't. They didn't realize. Because some of the same conversations that you had, they've had with this person. Like, how would you feel if someone did this to you? And they know now. Very jealous. Very jealous. They didn't expect that. They had to learn this, though. It's really hard to be with someone like that. Ugh. Someone who just accuses you of stuff. It's so controlling. Accuses you of stuff you would never do. Anything sent to harm you has been bound. Because that tells me some of you are, like, afraid of this third party coming at you. No. No fear. No fear. Anything sent to harm you has been bound. In fact, anything sent to harm you, not only has it been bound, but it's going to make you more prosperous. Yes, it can do both. No limits. No limits. But don't live in fear. Because you might be thinking, if the person's worse than them, how bad could it be? Pretty bad. But if there is any kind of weird trolling situation, or you feel like somebody's watching you, don't worry about it. You give off healing energy. You know, that's the best way to repel this kind of stuff, aside from just not letting yourself fear it, not letting it take over your thoughts, not being paranoid that there's some weird third party watching you. Because this is a really serious situation, but they've got to learn from it, and they're like silently crying for help. They thought it was going to be so great. But give off healing energy. Imagine yourself protected, your entire aura just protected. Say, I am protected, I am safe. Anything sent to harm me only makes me more prosperous. Don't retaliate, because I am getting like a petty, jealous vibe from this third party. But like I said, it's not for you to fear. And if I'm just now putting this in your head, no, it's not for you, okay? You've already had this inkling. Something has already come up. Imagine yourself protected and sending healing back to them, because this person needs to heal. And I know in this 3D world, it doesn't make sense. We want to just repay evil for evil, but don't do that. You will be blessed for just being the peaceful one. I'm not saying you shouldn't seek justice when it's due. If there's some kind of legal action or something, protecting yourself by calling police or whatever, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting at this as someone who would just want to provoke you so that you would do something. Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything. But this person's really suffering. You are wealthy and prosperous in every aspect of your life. That tells me about what I just said. Anything sent to harm you only makes you more prosperous. If they're trying to harm you, it just makes you better. And you'll look back and be like, I'm so grateful for these people. And I'm not the first one to say it. I know you've heard other people say that. Be grateful for those people who send hate your way. They're sending energy your way. Or people who send any of that. Just be grateful that you're out of this situation. It's only going to make you better. I'm really just getting an energy from this person, like the one who picked this third party. I just keep getting like torture, agony, deep regret. Wishing they could just come back like it was, especially if it was friendship related. Because it's a very controlling relationship, whatever it is. It's very controlling. And it can be harder for people to prove abuse or anything against someone who's just a roommate or a friend. There are certain laws in place, like domestic laws, if it's your partner or somebody you have kids with. I'm not saying you're protected and that it's easy to deal with. That's not what I'm saying. I just mean it could be harder to prove and harder to deal with because let's say you are on a lease with someone like your roommates or codependent. I'm really getting for some, they don't even live together. It's just really, really codependent. And the person's making their life hard, but no fear. And I'm sending healing energy to them too. That this situation be healed and everybody come out stronger. You are wealthy and prosperous in every aspect of your life. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.